Hi guys, this is Eugene TV and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make my old stabilizer into a complete professional filming gear. And watch this.
Filming rig, a useful tool for filmmakers to make the job more easy and reliable. Filmmakers buy some parts which they really like, and obviously these parts are tested and in good quality. Like those modern rig today that we seen in internet, they set up the rig in their own style and for their own comfortability. When they use it, they are not just enjoying the rig, but the equipment gives them the best and satisfied result they want. New DSLR today is much better to use than a camcorder. That's why some filmmakers decide to put a DSLR camera in their rig than a camcorder. And also they love to use an external microphone to increase the quality of their audio and improves the looks and appearance of their rigs more professional. And also they put an expensive lighting device on their rigs to improve the visibility of their subject. Example in interviews or blogging and many more. Other filmmakers also use a separate monitors for their rigs, even their DSLR has already built-in monitor, and some DSLR camera has flip and tilt camera monitor, and others doesn't have. That's why other filmmaker use an external monitor. Also, other filmmaker buy an expensive touchscreen monitor wherein they can record in the monitor itself, even the camera doesn't have a memory card. And also they can control the camera setup in the touchscreen monitor. The stop record button is already in the monitor, even the SSD. Yes, very easy to use but expensive. This is my old stabilizer that I bought in Hidalgo, Manila for about 2,500 pesos in Philippine money. It is a complete set of stabilizer, and because of the weight and made in aluminum alloy, it is very easy to carry and to handle. The one that I like in this stabilizer is the design and weight, and I'm very comfortable using it for almost 8 years since I bought it. But the one I don't like in this stabilizer is the handle grip. They are too long. They are not properly inserted when I need to fold them in the arm and I need to cut them or improvise another handle grip to make it much more comfortable to use that will not affect the professional look and the performance, even the weight. But overall, this is a good equipment. Before we proceed on the other gadget that we will going to install in this stabilizer, we will proceed first on the improvised part. Number one is the flat bar. I cut a flat bar in 4 inches long and I put a hole in it on where we're going to tighten together this flat bar to this upper part of this stabilizer as you see. Number two, quick release plate. This is a plastic type or made quick release plate that I get on my old broken tripod, and we will going to use it as a permanent quick release plate on our DSLR camera. We put 3 holes apart and put a bolt and nut and put it together in the stabilizer in the upper part of it. And we also use a spacer to locate its right position and the correct alignment of the quick release plate. Then we also put another nut and washer spacer in the lower part of the stabilizer to tighten up the quick release plate to the stabilizer. Make it sure that this spacer is aligned properly, because in the bottom part we also put another metal quick release plate for the tripod. Also make sure that all the nuts are tightened properly, because there is a possibility that they will loosen up in cases of some vibration that we'll never notice anymore. Improvised handle grip. I've just made this design for my own comfortability. In this design, I can handle the equipment much easier and freely the way I want. As you see, this is just an ordinary metal and I form it in this way and put a horizontal bar in the upper part and a small flat bar the bottom part, and I drill 2 hole in it, and I call this part as the upper handle support. Then I will put the upper handle support to the flat bar, the stabilizer, and tighten them up, the bolt and nut, and make it sure that the handlebar support is aligned properly to the stabilizer to make it look professional and neat. Number 4, adjustable monitor bracket. This bracket is made in a stainless steel and aluminum alloy As you see, I make a two flat bar in the lower and upper part. In the lower part is a 4 inches flat bar, and I drill a hole in it. I put another flat bar in the upper part with two holes in it together with the monitor bracket that I can rotate 360 degrees and can also move left to right, forward, and backward. And those bolt and nut in the other hole are not just there or just a design or else, but they have a very important use. As you see, every time I move the monitor in rotational movement, those bolt and nut meet the other bracket just to support each other to eliminate the shakiness that may possible to broke the monitor. The upper flat bar with the two hole that hold the monitor bracket and the lower flat bar has a two bolt and nut in between. The first nut that hold the lower flat bar should not tie too much. In that way, I can rotate the upper flat bar freely as I want. Then the second knot that hold the upper flat bar should be tightened much and make it sure that there is no possibility that the knot will lose itself in small vibration or minimal vibration. And it's recommended to use a lock washer to prevent losing these knots. And same procedure to the upper flat bar to the monitor bracket. The lower nut should be tightened and the upper nut not that really tight. And in that way, you can rotate the monitor in 360 degrees. Gotcha. I much prefer to use Canon DSLR camera, maybe 60D or 100D. But in this setup of gear, it's much better to use DSLR with autofocus because there's a scene sometimes that you need to carry the whole gear without considering the autofocus, or in other words, let the DSLR focus itself. This is a heavy gear actually, and if your camera is not on autofocus, it's very hard to capture in a moving scene like the Canon 60D. It's not recommended to use in moving scene, but it's very really good as a stationary camera recommended to some interviews or vlogging without changing the focus at all time. Although 60D is a manual focus, it is recommended to set up in this gear if you just use it as a stationary filming equipment and no moving scene is necessary. Lights. This is my old LED light portable 7.2 volts battery operated LED lights that I bought in Hidalgo, Manila 9 years ago, and it's still working and bright as new. I replaced the hot shoe is part of my broken quick release plate on my oldie 7000 DSLR camera. Instead of putting it into the garbage trash, I tried to fit it in my LED light as a bracket, then I put it on my stabilizer arm and it really looked good. And this LED light ran in 6 pieces AA battery or may run also in 7.2 direct current adapter. Microphone. I prefer to use separate mic on this project, but actually if you want this filming gear more professional in look, you have to put another mic that is obviously seen in this gear. Not just to make other people impressed, but make it sure that this mic is really professional in quality and give you the best and your satisfaction. Other filmmakers and bloggers sometimes don't even use an external mic just because their DSLR Canon has already a good quality built-in microphone. But in this case that we use a Canon brand, but Canon has already a quality built-in mic in the camera, but my first priority in this project is to make the filming gear look more professional. That's why I use my favorite Comica brand CVM V30 microphone as my external mic. It is a directional condenser shotgun video microphone. It has adjustable sensitivity up to 10 dB, low cut filter, low self noise. It has element shock absorbing, super anti-interference, super car diode. It has also packed with a wind map and windscreen. And one thing that I don't like in this mic is the power supply. You just need a two AAA battery that sometimes I forgot to put a new one. And you need to turn it on and off all the time you're going to use it, and you need an extra job for it. Monitor. It's very important that when you're filming in this kind of heavy, bulky filming gear setup, it is important you see everything you captured in the camera, and the primary purpose is filming while monitoring. It is nonsense that you're filming something, but you cannot see your subject. You won't even make an adjustment in your camera, and you don't even have an idea if the recording is already starting, although you push the start record button. And the monitor has a big role in this project. That's why I choose to use my old Viltrox DC70EX. It is a LCD monitor adapt with 7 inches TFT high resolution LCD panel, which I put in my improvised LCD monitor bracket support, which I bought 5 years ago Also in Hidalgo, Manila, with amount of 9,995 pesos in Philippine money. This is my some advices to you guys if you want to build this kind of gear. Please do not attempt to carry this in a long period of time that may cause you tired and muscle aching. And also not recommended to use a non-heavy duty tripod. Always use a heavy duty tripod as support. And I told you guys, this is a very heavy rig and it almost a kilo. So that's it for now, guys. We already finished on the details. If I forgot to mention something on my video regarding in this filming equipment, please comment down below. And guys, sorry for now if my English is not that well, and most of the time I failed on my grammar and even my pronunciation is not that good. But I'm trying my best and to learn and hoping on my next video there will be a progress on my English. So guys, if you like this video and you've learned something on it, please support me. And don't forget to subscribe on my channel, and please click the bell icon to notify you on my next video. Goodbye for now and see you soon. This is Eugene TV.